The sequel.
Well, if they listen to the first one,
That's
I
a
don't
good
think they'd
point.
be listening
What's
to
better, the sequel or the thing that came first?
Well, it depends. If you're on about like cover tracks, the original's always better.
Not necessarily.
Well, in most cases,
Not
the
necessarily.
original's better.
All on the Watchtower is far better. Jimi Hendrix is just far better than the Bob Dylan version.
No, fair enough.
But then again, sticking to the Bob Dylan theme, Knocking on Heaven's Door,
Always
Bob
far better
Dylan,
by Bob Dylan
far better
than Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
The Axl Rose get. Obviously, it wasn't that.
Oh, yeah.
So, Six Nations this week. Are you going to be watching it?
I will be.
This week, is it?
Probably
Yes.
not.
I didn't know that.
Well, next week.
No.
Because it's only Saturday today, isn't it? Yeah, next
Saturday.
week.
Yeah.
First match of the week today.
Right. Who's that between? What's the opening fixture?
England, Scotland.
This is all in France, right?
That's the World Cup.
Oh.
That's in the summer.
Getting
Not
myself
that's
confused.
not all in France. I'm going to see Wales versus Australia in Millennium.
So when-
Millennium Stadium.
how do
That's
they
a bit
decide?
Strange, that, isn't it?
How
Well,
do they decide where the final is going to be?
It's going to be in France.
That is
No,
actually
of the
quite
Six
strange.
Nations. Of the
Oh.
Six Nations.
No, the Six Nations is, well, it's
There
like
is
how
no
do you
final,
decide
what
when
are
the
you talking
final of the
about?
Premiership is?
What do you mean there's
There is
final?
no
There is no
final.
final of
Exactly.
either of them.
Exactly, there's no final of the
So
Six
just to pick
Nations.
you up on an earlier point, it is a bit strange that there's not enough stadiums to go around for the Rugby World Cup, which is only between, 20 teams? And there was for the football, which had 32,
Yeah.
so there's more games.
That Germany's also a big country.
No, we're talking
The one
about France, 98.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Delving back into history.
The one where Brazil won with that great final. That was a very good final.
Brazil lost.
Yeah,
France
won. that.
won.
That's what I said.
Who's right
Reverse
on that?
psychology.
That's a brilliant call for reference for anyone over 20 though.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, the Six Nations, Daniel.
Yeah.
Let's not get sidelined.
England did lose this time. Anyway, back in England.
Anyone in this room?
England.
Back in England? No. Just
Tumbleweed.
You actually have to say it on a podcast. You can't just sort of.
Despite the fact that we did just go across the recording studio floor.
Your bedroom door.
what's
It's
Wales
not
opening
like a-
fixture?
It
Islands
happens a
on
lot.
Sunday.
Couture de Hoover.
Week tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Go and
so
see that
funny.
with my girlfriend. Row, I think, top row's row 40, we're in row 27.
Well.
It's like nearly as bad as our Chili Peppers scene.
Well.
Right at the top.
My God.
Do you remember that? We had to have like a fucking telescope to see him.
Oh, I was so angry. We're just here waiting to go to the Chili Peppers, and we know that the seats are like free for all. So he's like, "Oh, I got held up at work, and we're already late. We missed James Brown, who's dead now.
That was
We're never going to get to see him again. Never.
At least we saw him when he was here.
for about 30 seconds.
It was
If
more
that.
than that.
He was just like, "Thank you, good night."
Wait a minute, was
Yeah.
James Brown supporting the Red Hot Chili
He
Peppers?
was.
I was saying to that Mock the Week thing, that other Scottish comedian that was on there, he's talking about bad language in Scotland, and he was in a football match, and the guy 5 rows in front of him stood up and just goes, "You fucking..." Boo! Right, that's it, right. And on this of the series, very popular feature, very regular feature, it's dog news.
Oh! What's that? Dog news, you bitch!
Ethan, what have you got for us today? This week, on this instalment of the podcast.
Wow. New story. Fresh.
Here we go.
Fresh
Fresh
from the
bullshit.
oven. Fresh
Fresh
from the oven.
bullshit.
When you say a bull, it was a bulldog.
Oh,
British bulldog. They're
Unleash
quite,
the
they're quite
shit.
big things, aren't they?
they
Quite-
are.
quite a thick
Well, they're
dog.
not. They're thick dog. Boxer dogs are the big
Yeah.
ones.
Well, you know, you get the dual carriageways. You know,
Christ.
they're quite fast roads. Where I like, you know,
Where are they going?
They're speedy. You can't catch them.
Yeah. You can
so
drive
if you're in a
faster
good
than
car, a
good
decent car, or even a bad car.
Any car.
Any car is what the word you're looking for there.
Yeah, it tests it. You know, the tyres, the wheels, the steering, all of that. That's what I'm getting at.
What?
That's what I'm getting at. You know, just how unsafe it can all be at
Ah.
times.
Especially when they go around corners.
Whereas this dual carriageway is going through the countryside sort of thing. So there's a few walks. You know, it might even be in your mum's book, maybe. You know, just a few walks along the side of the road. So, you know, yeah. Well, the cars.
Oh, look at this lovely footbridge over the overpass. Brilliant.
With
Well,
your
you
hand
know-
out, thumb in the air.
Well, you know, the owner is walking their dog without a lead, which is which you might think is a bad
Wonder what's
thing.
coming here.
Digging a hole now. I think I can predict it, actually.
No,
We'll see how it pans out.
Alright then.
But I think it... Oh.
What's the connection here? Come on.
So they're walking along the side of the road, and the car's coming along. It's quite an old car, I assume.
What
Not if its tyres
Why would you
changed
shoot?
Not had its tyres changed. For how long?
for a while. They're bald.
How long's a while?
It might
Why
even
is-
have a defect.
Why is he driving with bald tyres? Any sort of responsible motorist would know that you
Well,
shouldn't
this guy
drive with bald
wasn't.
tyres.
Alright,
You
you
should
should
be
be grateful
responsible
that that
motorist.
dog was there, and you'll all be glad that the dog was unleashed
Of course we will.
because they were walking. The tyre burst. You know, bad sign. Right, what the hell is going on outside?
Just
Stephen Hawking's
just
been lowered
interrupt.
back up into his...
Shut the... this is supposed to be soundproof.
What are you on about Stephen Hawking? He's over there in a cage.
Oh yeah. Ow! Look, I'm warning you.
Right,
Oh,
carry
well,
on.
carry
Carry
on.
on.
So the
Bin-
person's in
yeah.
the car,
Here we
got a
go.
defected tyre,
Bollocks.
it's just about to burst. and
Right.
It just bursts.
Right.
The car veers across the two lanes,
As it
nearly hitting another one.
Right.
And before it hits the curb, which, you know...
The curve. What's it
There's
called?
no
Done
way
right.
having a dual
Well, it's
carriageway.
Scotland. Why not? It would hit it in, you know... I can't think...
Inconsistencies.
In
Drove over the zebra
In,
crossing.
what's the word?
Yeah, the pelican.
In elephant.
Say it again.
It's going to hit the curb and it's going to flip over.
It's an inevitability.
Yeah,
Right.
that word.
Right, it's inevitable.
And an
It's an
elephant.
yeah, that one.
So
It's
it's
an
inevitable.
elephant.
that
It's
this
an
car's going to
elephant.
flip over.
Yeah. The dog realises this. It hears the bang.
He's
It
got
turns
ESP.
They
He's
pick up,
thinking,
they
"Oh,
pick up
shit."
vibes.
My dog senses tingling.
Right,
Dogs
carry-
have sixth senses, so they
Right.
can predict this. It
That's
almost
sharps.
knew it was going to happen.
This is almost quite similar to what happened in that on that building site.
Oh no, it's different.
Oh.
He turns around.
This one
He
involves a
sees
car.
that the tyre has burst. He knows that the car is going to hit the curb and flip over.
Right, because he knows he can rationalise and he thinks, oh shit, that car's got a burst
this
like that's
And
bad.
here comes the...
And the
here comes
owner's
the
not doing
punchline.
anything. The owner
And the
hasn't cleared
climax.
it. The owner, oh.
At this point, I will let you know, just to prepare yourself, that the dog does die in this.
Oh.
Oh,
It
no.
sacrifices itself.
What's its name?
Oh.
A dog would not
Buster.
think.
It better not be called Lassie.
A dog would not think. Right, I'm going to sacrifice myself.
Well, it does.
The
No
greater good.
human.
It's
The
a British
greater good.
bulldog. Yeah, for the greater
Ah, right.
good. So he sees it, the car is veering towards the thing, then
Him.
the dog notices it, you know, sprints, well, it gallops down.
Gallops. Candies.
Rolls itself on the curb.
Winnies.
Actually, acts as as crash barrier.
It would make no difference.
So it manages, I'll be quite graphic here. It rips through the dog, slows it down enough, and makes the car turn so it doesn't flip
Turn
over.
where?
Into
Turn
the
straight.
path of oncoming traffic.
So imagine it, the car's going, it turns sideways. It would have hit the curb and flipped over. This time it hits the dog, slows it down,
Oh,
rips it up a bit.
oh
a bit.
God.
Wasn't a pretty sight.
It would liquefy it.
So
then
did they
carried
do
on
the
its way.
tests on this?
Right.
They're going to put dogs all over the curb.
It happened. I'm telling you.
Right. So what happened? What? Any injuries for the driver?
No, apart from the dog, I'm afraid. The dog was
No
ripped
injuries, no
to
whiplash.
No. He
God,
was
that's
fine.
an
He was
effective
shaking
crash
up.
barrier.
He was shaking up. All of
So
them.
Yeah, the
Was he tried
RAC
for
to
man-
install those
and the
all
owner
along the
was-
road.
Was he tried for dog slaughter?
I think they
They pressed charges.
in the court said a minute's silence for the dog.
I think
They all clapped at the end
Right, why were they in court?
because
Because there was an inquest into the dog's death.
An autopsy.
Because
What
he was
happened
bald.
here then?
he had bald
Well,
tires.
the autopsies proved it's a suspicious death. I'm sorry.
The autopsy.
Oh,
done.
we're going to have
The
to have an
dog